I'm Pete Combs at NBAA 2012 in Orlando, where kids from as far away as Jacksonville, Florida, are learning why it's okay to fail.
If you look at some of the most successful people in this industry and in the world, period, they've had a tremendous amount of failures in order to get to where they need to be.
But aviation inspiration Barrington Irving hopes the high school students sitting in this audience will understand that failure is an option.
We're going to fail. I mean, it's inevitable. We're human beings. We're going to fail. You guys are going to mess up in some point of your life or on a test or an exam or whatever the case may be. But it's how you get up, not how you fall.
Irving, a promising athlete from one of the poorest neighborhoods in Miami, with a football scholarship to the University of Florida, turned his back on sports and instead chose to become a pilot. At 23, he was the youngest person and the only African American ever to fly solo around the world, with financing he put together himself by the seat of his pants.
I learned more from my failures than my success. Do you think my sponsors supported me because they felt sorry for me? No. Who cares if you only have one parent or no parents? Who cares if you grew up in a tough neighborhood? It's up to you. You have to want it. And every single thing that I've accomplished in this industry, this wonderful and dynamic industry, was because of two things. One, I wanted it. Two, I was willing to go out and work with folks like Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and others in order to accomplish my dream.
It's a message that resonates with the kids who heard it here on the last day of NBAA 2012. Take the Civil Air Patrol cadets from Sanford, Florida, for instance.
Failure is something that's going to happen, but you always have to break through it and continue on with what you're doing. It's something that you have to accept once it happens and then get up and keep going.
What is your takeaway from all of that?
Basically, is if you try hard enough and you put your best foot forward in everything that you do, then you can truly achieve what you want. But you've got to try and you've got to keep on going when adversity comes in, you know.
I really liked it. I mean, it was great. I loved what he said about it's not how you fall, but it's how you get back up.
You might wonder, after flying around the world at 23 and then flying an airplane built solely by students, perhaps Irving has had enough of adventures. The answer is a resounding no. His next big adventure, flying a Hawker 400 XPR. It'll be a virtual classroom, one that he'll take around the world for National Geographic. At NBAA 2012 in Orlando, I'm Pete Combs.